Hello everybody, my name is Mia Macera. I am your instructor here with Sign With Me Incorporated. I'm so proud to present to you the lyrics of the song Can't Help Falling In Love With You by Haley Reinhart. This video will serve as a practice video to help you with the sign production as you prepare for your recital of the song. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to pull up my gloss so I can have this on the back. So, on the gloss document that I have shared with you, it's going to have two sections on the page. One is going to have English lyrics, what she's singing, and the other side is going to be gloss lyrics, what we're going to sign. So as you can tell, at the very beginning of my gloss lyrics, I put something that says piano music. What I mean by that is you are wanting to portray what is going on in a song, and you're wanting to show it with doing your body language and your signs. So if there is any instrumentals in a song, which is inevitable, but no lyrics, we're going to portray what is going on. So right now we're going to try to show a piano. So you're going to reenact as if you are playing a piano, and you're going to go with the rhythm of the song until it stops and she starts singing. So piano with the music parentheses, that's what you do. There's no lyrics for that. Okay, so we're going to start with the first sentence of the song, the first verse. So she says, wise men say. We are going to sign wise. You're going to give me with your dominant hand. This is my right dominant hand, the one that I sign with, the one I write with. This is my dominant hand. It may look different on your computer, but just so you know. So for wise, you're going to give me an X hand shape. You're going to put it in front of your forehead, and you're going to put it down. So your fingers should be pointing down, and you're going to bounce that 2 times. Wise, wise, wise. That is the sign for wise. And then we're going to go to man. And you will notice that I put 2 plus signs next to the word man. That is me asking you to do the same sign twice. And I would like to clarify that some signs you have to, for example, like wise, you bounce. That's you doing the sign once. If I'm asking you to do the sign wise twice, I would go wise, wise. So that's completely different. If the sign has a bouncing, doesn't mean I'm asking you to sign it 2 times. But man, the sign for man is give me your dominant hand of 5. You're going to put it to your forehead and touch your chest. So forehead, chest. That's a sign for man, just doing this. But if I'm asking you to sign man twice, you're going to do man, man. So wise, man, and she says say. We're going to do the sign for sentence. So with both of your hands, you're going to give me F hand shapes. You're going to come together, open and close, like you're drawing out like a string, but you're showing sentence. So this is another sign where you're going to do it 2 times. I'm not asking you to do it 2 times with the pluses, but this is a sign where you do it 2 times, okay? So sentence, sentence. So the full sentence together is wise man say. The next one is going to be, she says, only fools rush in. So only one is one sign. You're going to use your right dominant hand with a number 1, and you're going to bring it in front of yourself and draw like a circle in the air. So only one, and fool, only one fool. So fool, your left non-dominant hand, my left non-dominant hand is going to show my wrist forward. I'm going to use my right dominant hand to have an S hand shape, and I'm going to like knock on my finger, like fool, like you're knocking on your hand, like fool. So only one, fool. Then we're going to sign relationship. Relationship, you're going to give me those F hand shapes again, but with your right hand, you're going to open and put your fingers like linking them together, and this is relationship, relationship, relationship. So we said only one, fool, relationship, and then fast. So fast, you're going to give me both of your pointer fingers, point towards in front of you, and then you're going to bend them and pull them backwards. Fast, fast. Like you're pulling towards yourself. Fast. So we're doing relationship, fast. She says, only fools rush in. So only fools rush in. Only fools rush in. That's how you would sign that. Okay, next sentence. But I can't help falling in love with you. So in this song, she sings this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She sings it 5 times. And I'm going to not only challenge you, but encourage you to really pay attention as to what I'm going to request of you. So this first time she says, I can't help falling in love with you, is going to be different than the next time she says it in terms of what we're going to sign. She's going to say the same thing, sing the same way, but we're going to sign it differently because we want to change up our signs to make it more less repetitive. So with the first time her saying, I can't help falling in love with you, we're going to sign but. So give me 2 1s, cross them, but. We're going to say but, and she says I, with your dominant hand, point at yourself. I want this thumb over your 3 fingers. I'm going to be very particular about that because when you're saying you or I don't want this thumb out. So make sure you're pointing at yourself or you're pointing at the other person if it's you or I. But we're going to use I. So just remember that thumb has to be down. So, but, I, and then we're going to sign can't. So you're going to have both of your pointed fingers again. Your left hand is going to point right. Your right hand is going to hit the top of your left finger down. Can't. 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 So we're going to put that together. But I can't. And then she says help. We're going to use the sign for control. So again, with those X hand shapes, just like for Y's, it's the same hand shape. Control. You're going to give me 2 X's and you're going to go up and down. Alternate. Control. 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 And like I said, most signs you have to bounce it or do it like multiple times, not just one for control, but control. So just as a reminder, when I'm putting those plus signs, those are for signs that you don't bounce and you don't do like a repetitive movement when it comes to that. So keep that in mind when it comes to those. The only sign I see in the song that I'm having you repeat is man. So just so you know, I believe that's the only sign. Okay, so we learned, but I can't control. And we're gonna do the sign for myself. So you're gonna give me a thumbs up. You're going to turn, and these knuckles are going to hit your chest. So myself, myself, myself. You do that. You hit yourself 2 times. Myself. So, but I can't control myself, and we're gonna say falling in love. So the sign for there's 2 different signs for falling in love. We're going to use one sign right now and then the second sign later. Right now, for falling in love, we're going to have our left hand, fingers together, blank slate, palm looking right. And you're going to give me peace sign, which is a V. Crunch those. You're going to touch your palm and you're going to act like it's spiraling down. So falling in love. Falling in love. Falling in love. Falling in love. Okay? So I can't control myself falling in love. And then we're going to do the sign with. So give me 2 thumbs again. And you're going to put your hands together. With. So with and then you. Remember that thumb, you. Full sentence, but I can't control myself falling in love with you. Okay, next one. She says, shall I stay? We're going to sign maybe, I, stay, should. So for maybe, give me both hands flat, fingers together, put them upside down, go up and down. Maybe. Maybe. And then point at yourself, I. And then the sign for stay, give me 2 Y hand shapes, put them together. You're going to touch your thumbs. And then your left hand, your non-dominant hand is going to stay. Your right dominant hand is going to go down. Stay. 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 So maybe I stay. Then we're going to do the sign for should. Give me that X again. Should. 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 Okay. Then she says, would it be a sin? We're going to sign do, which is, give me both of your pointed fingers. We're going to need our thumbs and our pointed fingers for both. Turn them around, put your wrists up, and you're going to tap those. Do, do, do. So we're going to say do, and then we're going to say become. Your left hand is going to be out, palm facing up. Your right hand is going to be fingers together. Put your hands together and turn them. So the best way to start this would be put both of your hands together and then end this way. Become, become. So best way to start together, turn your left hand up, your right hand turns towards the body. So do, become. Then we're going to sign wrong. Give me that Y hand shape again. We're going to start at the right side of our face, our chin, and we're going to move to the left side. We're going to kind of roll over the chin. Wrong, wrong. So do, become, wrong. And again with that same sign, should, should, should. Next sentence, she says it again. If I can't help falling in love with you. And like I said earlier, we're going to switch this up just a tad. These switches aren't going to be drastic, so you just have to recall the little part of the sentence that we change. So we're going to say, whoa, like wow, whoa. And we're going to use our dominant hand. Give me a 5 finger spread, crunch them. Whoa. And we're going to wave it in front of our face. Whoa, like wow, whoa. So 5 hand shape crunch, put in front of the mouth, back and forth. Whoa, wow. And then we're going to sign if with our pinky up, dominant hand, turn it around, palm forward, palm towards the body, wrist forward, put it at your eye, and then extend. If. So, whoa, if I, point at yourself, I, remember that thumb, I, we're going to sign, again, can't. Left non-dominant hand points right, pointer finger hits the finger down, can't. So, whoa, if I can't, we're going to say control, again, both X's crunch, control. And this is what's going to change as well, is the falling in love. I told you there was 2 signs. So the first sign was falling in love. The second sign we're going to use is falling in love with our left non-dominant hand flat. And then we're going to use a pointer finger of our right hand. Touch our chin in front of our mouth. And then we're going to hit our hand and like bounce forward. Falling in love. Falling in love. Falling in love. You notice how I go from like wrist, palm, knuckles, tips of fingers. Falling in love. So full sentence. Oh, excuse me. And then falling in love with you. Okay, full sentence is whoa if I can't control falling in love with you. So the only thing that changed from the last time she said it was we added whoa if I, and then we changed our falling in love sign. Okay, now she says like a river flows. We're going to use the sign same, and we're going to have a Y hand shape. Put it down. I want to be able to see those knuckles, and you're going to bounce back and forth, or like go right and left. So this is sign for same. And then we're going to sign water. Give me a W. Tap your chin. Water. So same, water. Then we're going to do the sign for river. So both hands are going to have fingers together, and then you're going to act like you're drawing along a river. So you're going to move your hands simultaneously like a river, like river, and you're moving forward, river. So same, water, river. She says like a river flows, and then she says surely to the sea. So we're going to use the same sign we did earlier for become, and we're going to use become, and then we're going to sign water again, and this time we're going to sign beach for sea. So our left hand is going to have our fingers together, palm facing right, wrist facing the other way, and your right hand, it's going to say right here, and your right hand's going to act like it's water crashing and hitting up for the sign beach, sea, ocean. So hits, fingers together, and then it hits the other hand, and then it wiggles the tip of the other fingers, and it goes down. Boom. So surely to the sea, become water, beach. And then she sings, darling, so it goes. We're going to use the sign sweetie. We're going to use our dominant hand, fingers together, turn, touch your chin, and go down, sweetie. So my hands go like bye-bye, but on my chin, coming from my chin. So sweetie, this is a sign for darling, sweetie, darling. And then we're going to say, so she says, darling, so it goes. We're going to say sweetie, and then sign story. So story is going to be both right and left hands, fingers together, and just kind of like the movement of sentence in a way. We're going to grasp together, extend, switch upside down. So like top and bottom, story, story, story. And then we're going to say advance. So I'm going to use just a one hand. This can be done with both hands. I'm just going to do a one hand. So sweetie, story, and your thumb is going to be up, fingers together. I want to see your knuckles, and you're going to start from close to yourself and then extend forward. Advance. So the story's going to advance. Sweetie, story, advance. Just a one time. Advance. Then she says, some things are meant to be. So the sign for some things is your left hand's going to be flat, your right hand, fingers together. You're going to act like you're like cutting your hand in half. Some, and then things. Left hand's going to stay, but your right hand's going to bounce outward. So some things. And then to say meant to be, we're going to use the sign purpose. So your left hand is going to be palm facing forward again, and you're going to give me a V, and you're going to tap your V once, flip it, and do it again. Purpose, purpose, purpose. Some people do here, some people do here. We're going to do here. Okay, so some things, purpose. Then the sign for happen, give me both of your pointed fingers. You're going to start with your palms up, and then throw them down. So happen, 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 happen. So some things are meant to happen. And then she sings, take my hand. When I have words in parentheses, that means this is more of an action. So with our left hand, we're going to have our fingers together, and we're going to extend forward, and then our right hand's going to come and grasp. So we're acting like we're giving somebody our hand and they accepted our hand. We're going to pull it back towards us. So take my hand, because she sings and we're not doing specific words. That's kind of the speed. So go with hers. Mine's probably different than hers. But take my hand. And then she says, take my whole life too. So we're going to sign feel. So with your dominant hand, give me this middle finger and wave it at me. You're going to use this finger and you're going to tap your chest and go up 2 times. This is a sign for feel. Feel, feel, and then up into now is all one word, up until now. So feel, up until now. We're going to use both fingers, point at our shoulder, our right shoulder, and we're going to extend our fingers forward. So up until now. Feel, up until now. Alive. So we're going to give me 2 L's. Live and alive is the same sign. So give me 2 L's. Start down from the middle of the torso and go up. Alive. So feel, up until now. Alive. Some of me, we're going to use both hands. We're going to use our left hand to swoop under and our right hand to swoop together. So the sum of me, since we're out here already, the sum of me, we're going to use, this is like the sum of me with our right dominant hand, and we're going to give it to them. So sum of me, give it to you. So I'm going to put that together. Feel, up until now, alive, the sum of me, give it to you. And then you're going to do the sign for my, and you're going to fingers together, hand on chest, and you're going to open. So you're going to still be on the chest and just open. So I'm willing. This is a sign for willing. So I'm going to put that together. So feel, up until now, alive, the sum of me, give to you, I'm willing. Then she says again, for I can't help falling in love with you. We're going to use the sign that we just used previously, falling in love with you, for this. So I can't control falling in love with you. And then again, we're going to repeat. Like a river flows, we're going to do same, water, river. Surely to the sea, become, water, beach. And then darling, so it goes, we're going to do sweetie. Story, advance. Some things are meant to be. Some things are meant to happen. Again, take my hand. And she says, take my whole life too. We're coming back to that again. Feel, up until now, alive. Some of me, I give to you. I'm willing. And then at the end of the song, we're at the very end of the song now, she says it 2 times. I can't help falling in love with you. When it comes to that, we're going to use our first sign that we used, the falling in love. So we're going to say, I can't control falling in love with you. She says it again. we're going to change this up to a third different way of saying this, just as a final hurrah of changing up our signs. So we're going to, instead of saying I, like pointing at myself, we're going to use our right dominant hand and we're going to have our palm up. We're going to start with at our shoulder, and then we're going to go down to say myself. So down, up, myself. So I can't control, and then we're going to say the falling in love. And instead of saying with you, we're going to say, we're going to outline the person in front of us. Just how we outlined ourselves. We're going to act like somebody's in front of us and we're going to outline them. Okay? So I'm going to go over the last two signs of For I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. That's at the end of the song so I can clarify and remind you. Okay? So she sings, I can't help falling in love with you. And then last time, I can't help falling in love with you. And that's it. So I'm going to go through the whole song, and then I will just go over the whole song with the lyrics and with the song playing in the background in class. And then that's it. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. The piano, playing the piano, playing the piano. Wise man say, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Maybe I stay, do become wrong, should. Woe if I can't control falling in love with you. Become water. Oh, excuse me. Same water, river. Become water, beach. Sweetie, story, advance. Some things, purpose, happen. The left hand extends, right, bring forward. Feel, up until now, alive. The sum of me I give to you, willing. I can't control falling in love with you. Same water, river. Become water, beach. Sweetie, story, advance. Some things, purpose, happen. Left hand extend, right grabs, bring towards the body. Feeling, up until now, alive. The sum of me I give to you. I'm willing. I can't control falling in love with you. I can't control falling in love with you. And that's it. I can't wait to see you guys in class. Bye.